Okay, so I don't know if we're live. It looks like we are, but I have some crypty crap that I want to get down on and get in the business. I technically know I am not involved in this, and I know that I kind of have no place in this. So if I get told you have no place in this, then that's fine with me. But today we are going to be checking out two popular YouTubers' opinions on some random stuff. I'm not going to be playing both of their videos just because technically I can get copyrighted, and also I'd rather not get copyrighted. But also it's the sake for you should go watch their videos to, see their point of view and just kind of understand what everyone is talking about. So, when I say that both Nani and Lava definitely have some disagreeing points, um, yeah, I'm not telling any lies. Honestly, they are both still disagreeing on a matter of a couple of things. First of all, opinions on Sashley and Scootaloo Loves Sans, both animators that I watch. I don't watch Sashley as much as Scootaloo Loves Sans, but also I don't think that really matters. And hopefully that'll make sure that I'm not biased in my opinion. So, without any further ado, I'm going to show you all the videos. Also, I would like to state that if you are ever gonna do a rant, don't do it if it's full of opinions. Because honestly, that kills the whole point of a rant. A rant is something that's backed up by evidence and supported. So if you are just gonna go in with full-fledged opinions, then please, please, please do not just go in and kill everyone. Because with your opinion, you're just saying, well, I think this is stupid. Well, I think this is
probably didn't pronounce her.
even more stupid. It's just a back and forth kind of thing. And also, before I get done, I am just going to show you all this long butt comment that I'm just going to read because, yeah, I don't want you all have to read it. So, I just want to make stuff clear in this video because I'm getting tired of repeating myself over and over again. Because people can't watch the full video. First, let's talk about the venting thing. Venting is a way of expressing your feelings. It's a common thing to see them used to get out of sadness. I have nothing against it. I've used it before. I dislike the way most people in the community use it, though. People in this community use self-harm and etc. In their videos. Someone who has gone through this experience really finds this to be offensive. I'd just like to state in the middle of this, I'm sorry, that I have a problem. I have not went to go and get diagnosed with depression, but I am upset all the time, and honestly, it's hard for me to be happy. And in the video, Lava talks about being suicidal. Well, not in the video, but in the comments replying to Nani, and we'll get to that. She says at one point she thought of killing herself. Well, that is not her. She should specifically say that she finds it offensive, not all of them. Because she just said someone who has gone through those experiences really finds those to be offensive. She should just say, who I have gone through those experiences, and I really find those to be offensive. But she doesn't. She takes kind of a whole group of people and claims that everyone, well, she doesn't really claim that everyone, but I feel like she's saying that everyone that suffers through depression is offended by this. And I know that I am not tested for it, but I honestly do not find this offensive, and I think most people will not. Okay. If you feel sad, continuing this, if you feel sad at some moments, doesn't always mean that you're depressed. It's something that never gets better unless if you take action on it. Go to a doctor if you can't reach one. Talk to a close friend or a relative. Please stop turning to the internet expecting them to solve everything for you. It doesn't work out that way. Trust me. Okay, so again, I'm gonna talk about this first reason. I don't like her opinion on the whole vent thing. I feel like that's just her. She thinks that people use vents to just get views and likes. And yes, I said this is unscripted, but she says that you should go to a doctor instead of posting it online. Now, if you go to my channel, you will see a vent, and yes, I did that when I was upset. It honestly did make me feel better, and honestly, I spent some time on that, and I wanted to show that time spent on that. I wanted everyone to see that, yeah, I'm still alive. My phone turned off. But also, her saying go to a doctor instead of doing what we need to cope with our emotions is I feel it's incorrect. This is her opinion. She says that we should go to a doctor. And yes, I agree. You should go to a doctor. But also, you have the right to post your events online. It is the internet. You are not restricted from it. Alright. On to the second one. And each time I'm going to be stopping and reviewing it. So, if you don't want to hear the review, just skip it. Alright, second. Let's talk about tweening. A lot of people are taking me out of context when I bring up tweening. I find tweening to be a form of animation. There's people who think it's not, but I classify it as tweening. So if I'll go to where it says, hold on.
She does a lot of tweening. A lot of people dislike tweening because technically it's not subscribers at the time I'm recording this. She's been making animations for about a year now, and I really think that she improved ever since. If you take a look at her oldest animation and compare it to her newest one, you can see that she really has improved.
And this is genuinely structured. I like how she comes into it and says she has genuinely made a lot of progress. I enjoy that she said that. I like that she took the time.
In a way, she technically doesn't animate.
Okay, so here she says, in a way, she technically does not animate. So right here, it kind of feels like she's voicing that she doesn't really call it animating. And right here in the comment, it says, I find twinning to be a form of animation. There's people who think it's not, but I classify it as tweening. So she's not really saying that she thinks of it as animation, and I am probably going to get some comments being like, I don't know if they'll see this, and honestly, I don't care if they do, but I'm probably gonna get like one comment, and it's gonna be like, well, shut up, and I'm gonna be like, okay, thank you. But also
she does a lot of tweening. A lot of people dislike tweening because technically it's not really animation.
technically it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna take her out of context because she says I am. A lot of people dislike tweening. Alright, that's okay. But then she says this is her reason. This is why. Because it's not really animation. And that is her opinion. Some people can dislike tweening because if not done properly, it can look severely choppy and ruin the whole vibe of an animation meme. But for Lava, she feels as though it's not really animation, and she says that we're taking her out of context, and then she says she did not say it. So yes, she is correct. She did not specifically state that she thought tweening was not animation. But also, I feel as though she should be a little more expressive about this part at least. I mean, she should probably keep out most opinions, but if she's gonna be saying stuff like, people don't think that tweening is animation, you should honestly say that you do not think that tweening is animation. And then you should say, a small minority or half of a minority thinks that tweening is not actually animation, and show some comments where they give reasons for why they think that tweening is not animation, and it is actually structured in a way that proves their point and makes you see their opinion through your own eyes. Okay, so this is the last part of the comment. It says, last, the fangirls. I agree with all of you about how I worded the fangirl thing poorly. Let me explain my feelings on that. Being a fangirl of something is fine. I don't care if you draw fan art of it or make animations of it, but it shouldn't take up most of your content. Most Sans fangirls use San as their main source of content. You need to be original now. You can't latch onto a character forever. A lot of people get offended when I supposedly said that Scoots should change her name. It's a recommendation. She doesn't need to follow it, so stop being white knights. That's all I have to say. So here in this last reason, I feel as though she is getting upset, and she even clearly states she's getting upset about it, but she agrees. She said it was a recommendation, but she also said she needs to. Like, it didn't sound like a recommendation. It sounded more like you really should. Like, not really should, but you have to. And then she says that we shouldn't latch onto a character forever. I disagree with this because there's a lot of people that use other people's characters in their animations, and I feel as though it's okay as long as you're crediting the artist or person who made the character. And it's not like they're gonna stay like this forever. I keep saying but it is either a phase or they just really like the personality of the character, and that is fine. It's okay to like the personality of a character, so don't ever try to disprove someone by saying you shouldn't use someone else's character, it's their property. In the video she even says that she even says nice. I lost my train of thought. I honestly wish I could edit this out because I'm getting caught up with no script and I should get a script. Where she says people need to stop being white knights. she needs to also calm down about that, but like, yeah. That's my opinion right there. By the way, this is not a rant because I don't classify it as a rant because it's my opinion. I'm going through this and I'm butting my head in when I shouldn't. But yeah. Alright. So this is what Scootaloo Loves Sans said in response to Lava. Hey, thanks for that. I just wanted to argue some points in this video. I don't have a long wrong with what you're saying, but number one, I know Hasbro has their characters copyrighted, but that doesn't mean that they would take down anything on my channel. As long as I don't claim the character and everyone knows that she doesn't belong to me, if that were the case, then anyone who drew MLP art, fan art, or My Little Pony fan art, or made animations with the characters would run into problems with the company or Hasbro, you know. Oh my god, I just said Hasbro. Shh. Calm down, children. The reason I use her is because I made a fan AU alternative universe for her and created a story that I wanted to share with the internet. It says he. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I've worked hardest on her story and I wanted to show that with my art, with my work. I almost said artwork. I don't know if I'm even making sense. I hope I am. Number 2, I haven't been able to upload animations because I'm working on a very large project and it's taking even longer to do because I have a new limit to 4 hours on my computer. I've been doing live streams a lot more than I should be, I admit, but I think of it as a way to talk to my fans, even if I can't look at everything they say. I'll probably cut down on those if it's becoming too much of a problem. I didn't think too much about it, but I'll make sure to keep it under control. Also, sorry I started reading really fast. I'm trying to get through this. Honestly, I couldn't care less about the childish nature of being a Sans fangirl. I just like him, and I still like him and ship him with Scootaloo. I don't even talk about him that much more anymore. I want to, and I kind of want to bring him back to my channel so I can stick to my name, or just because I like drawing him. Frick, I don't know anymore. Alright. That was all I really needed to point out. Alright, this is Nani's opinion. I'd like to say that I'm probably actually not going to play the videos just because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I will quote and show evidence from the videos they said and why they're arguing. Alright, so right here it says twinning is in fact, twinning is animation. That is not up to an opinion. It's a fact. Define animation. An illusion of movement. Twinning is, in fact, the illusion of movement. No offense, but do research before scripting. Things like that. Venting is a perfectly healthy way to express your emotions, whether it be through music, art, animation, etc. Especially at a that in so that you all can also know that. Moments like this pretending that I said, oh, twinning is not animation. Oh my god, learn grammar. More easier, more easier, more easier. No. That is equal. Having something like insert name here, loves whatever YouTube channel is gaining more attention. She needs to grow out of using her Sans or ponies as her main content. She needs to be more original. Please stop being one-sided. You stick with everyone else in this community, stick to one opinion, and you are too afraid to look to the other side. I said my opinion, and I really don't give two buttholes if you think I'm rude. Yes, I said buttholes. So right here at the end it says, please stop being one-sided. Here I honestly am aggravated with this because she says that Nani sticks with an opinion that's created in the animation community. Actually, people are usually completely open about their opinion on the internet because they feel that they are much safer than IRL, meaning in real life. Because of this, usually they are very honest with their opinions. So here, when she says, with everyone else in the community, you stick to one opinion and are too afraid to look at the other side. Actually, Nani probably most likely did look into the other side, and I feel as though that you shouldn't just say, oh, you weren't looking into the other side, because you don't know if she's not looking into the other side or she is. You should definitely wait before you say something, because if you just make accusations, your reasons are not going to be valid. Right here. Phobia. Lava. I don't hate tweening, I just think it's lazier than actual animation. Because things like tweening are not technically animation. You never said that. It ain't animation. Right. Since you don't mind being rude, I'd appreciate the same treatment. So, you're lazy. Couldn't even bother freaking to research, making your entire argument seem lazy and sloppy. How do we take you seriously if you haven't even done the slightest bit of research and just said opinions? I completely agree with you, Phobia, but you should not treat someone else just like this just because of something they did. You should try to act less childish and be more mature with how you're dealing with situations like this, because it can always make them worse. Nani said cracks knuckles. It has begun, and I kind of feel like Nani was a little bit instigating this when she said cracks knuckles. It has begun. Nani keep growing. What? Then Doot Doot also made another comment replying to this, saying, Phobia. Now, how do we take you seriously if you talk in all caps for half of your sentence? So, here we're just throwing around the, you said my senpai was wrong and that you couldn't take them seriously. I'm gonna give you lashback using your own treatment. Take that. I kind of feel like that's what's going on, and that is just my opinion, but honestly, that's what it seems like. Yes, I would believe it's animation, but in videos like these, it's normal to hear other people voice their opinions as you are. She researched this. Actually, you have no proof that she researched it, because she did not show any proof or anything in this video. And people also believe that tweening is animation and could have gone through with the info told. She wasn't lazy in any of this, and what she said, what she believed, regardless of having some points you thought were wrong. Again, they are opinions, not points, because points are backed up by information and facts. Lazy animation, making two characters move with parts already set instead of using frame by frame, is rather lazy. Actually, it's not lazy, because whether you know it or not, you have to do a lot of crap just to get there. And also, it doesn't matter if it's lazy. They're taking their time to draw and animate for the sake of others. They don't have to go out of their way to do it. They put their content out so other people can watch it. So don't even try being like, oh, it's rather lazy. Because honestly, people have at least one time in their life been lazy with something, whether it be 99% or 1%. They were just the tiniest slither of lazy. So please, do not say it's rather lazy. I get it that some people use tweening completely and they don't really do frame by frame animation, but also they are still trying their hardest to make it look good. So don't don't give me the crap about it's rather lazy. Okay. I need to calm down. This is turning into my opinion, and I really don't like this. Some twinning ends up really well and polished to the point where you don't know it's tweening. But back on the topic, typing in most caps to prove a point does not help your case, nor does it make you sound more mature, and quite frankly, made me think that you were being rather childish. And the spacing between each letter did not help either. Please chill the heck out and approach more civilized. Thanks. So, I don't really exactly agree with this because, like I said, they're saying it's lazy, and then I'm sorry I'm about to do this, but I'm going onto their channel and I'm gonna see what they're doing. First of all, no subscribers and no videos. So how can you even say that it's lazy when you don't make videos yourself? You do not try to put out content. Nani, if you're going to do a video on this or something, I want to volunteer to help in any way I can. Alright, there's another comment disagreeing with Lava. I get where you're this, but venting on the internet is perfectly fine. People who do see the video can be very supportive and help you a lot going through things. It's hard going through stuff, and I haven't vented online except for pictures on my sketch page. Exactly, drawing is a way to vent, and it's better now because of people's support to know that, hey, they don't even know me and they support me, so I'm going to keep going. It's just a way that people cope with things, and I get that it's your opinion, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. There are a lot of people that can be helped with by some simple support to make it through whatever's happening in their life. Oh my god, my phone keeps going off. But I completely agree with this person. It's true. It's their opinion, and honestly, it can help many people. And I agree with when they say, hey, they don't even know me, but they support me. Because when you go online, there can be so many supportive people, it's not even funny. I posted my event, and in the comments, there was a bunch of people saying, hey, it's okay, and I just really love that. Honestly, events really help me because when there's someone in real life telling me to kill myself, I go to the internet and I say, hey, I'm really upset, this'll help me, and posting it, and seeing all the positive comments and likes, and I love it. It makes me feel so much better. So, thank you. Also, I'm trying to look who they were responding to. I like this. Shido said, "You dumb." Probably. All right. Oh my god! Please kill me. There's so many comments. I know Nani probably won't mind this, so I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna go into response. So.
Disclaimer, anyone I refer to in this video is not to be a target for hate.
Oh my god, I forgot to mention that in my live stream. Yeah, the same thing goes for me. Do not attack these people. You can have your own opinions and you can voice them in the comments. So please, please, please do not go attack them. I'm not that big, but still.
Not go and hate or leave distasteful.
I probably didn't pronounce her names right, but I really don't care. She's been making animations for about a year now, and
Did it wrong? Maybe it was a joke. No, the part we just listened to proved that they really do mean tweening is not animation.
That really depends on who you ask. I don't think that tweening is bad, I just think it's lazier than making it.
I honestly do not want to sit through this whole entire thing, but Nani brought up some pretty valid points. Nani, protector of the amazing and fighter of the stupid. What? Confusing. Sometimes I wonder if you're the only stable person with a brain in this community. Wow, roasted. Get ready for drama. Oh god, I'm sorry. I have a habit. But I agree and disagree with both of them, and I feel as though everyone just needs to stop starting drama. And in this community, there's a lot of drama, like with the Sleepy King and the Toxic stuff, and I'm about done with it. There's people been leaving the community left and right because of this drama. So please, if you're ever about to do something that will cause drama, just stop and realize what you're doing, because you can honestly hurt someone with it. This is Super Spy Turkey, and I have been here with a really opinionated talk, I guess. I'll see you later, Army, and I hope that you enjoyed this live stream. Sorry I haven't been posting that much. I know I just posted 2 speed paints side by side with no music because the music got copyrighted. Or not copyrighted, but the music got taken out of my video when I was transferring it over. So I will either re-upload that if you all want me to, or I'll just leave them up and you can check them out. But again, this is Super Spy Turkey, and I will see you all later. Army, goodbye.